Real good. Just give me a sec. I want to check
Hey, take your
something.
time, man.
Hey. Why is this not going on shorts format? Fuck it. Fuck it. I really don't know why is it not going on shorts format. Huh? Oh my god, this is fucking stupid. Okay. It is so hard to try. Oh my god. Oh. Am I even streaming on YouTube? Am I streaming on YouTube? Yeah. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 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 Okay. I don't know what's going on with my YouTube, but that's fine. I used to be able to do fucking weird, but okay. Ay. I invited you, are they good?
Right, man.
Mm.
Okay. What tier?
Depends. We can play it high BRs or whatever.
Yeah, I can do. Let's give Super Props another chance. 6-3. What the fuck? How did I do that? Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, I'm F8F, but brand new one, so I'm gonna take it easy.
Okay. F8 F1B, right? 6-3.
Mm-hmm. That was quick.
Yes, sir. Ah. Man, I gotta fix my freaking YouTube. YouTube thing. Hold on. Okay, without load. Hold on. I'm just going to go to my YouTube.
The fuck is a Strike Master?
It's a Strike Master.
I have no idea what that is.
It's a early tier jet.
Ah.
Give me a sec. Let me just delete some videos because I don't know why I even bothered trying to do multi-streaming. So fucking stupid. The fact that we have F-84s, that means we got updated to 7.3. Oh boy. This is going to be fun.
Not for me. Oh.
Yep.
We don't have the F-84 anymore.
We have an F-80 though. No, we still have. Oh no, yeah, sorry.
He's no longer with us.
This is an Australian plane. So.
What the fuck is that? That's a lot of, I want to say rocket pods, or are those missiles?
Those are MGs.
The fuck?
I'm carrying about 10 machine guns.
Right.
And weirdly enough, the 288 is still faster than me.
And the 288 is a fucking UFO.
Yep. And he's dead. How is a 288? Hey, what's up, Ned Flanders? Bro, I think I saw one of your comments on a YouTube channel. Oh my god. Give me plane, please. This plane. Obi. Oh shit.
Man, if the enemy jets keep dying at this rate, I'll be happy. Because so far, they're just dying.
How are you, Ned? Man, I tried to multi-stream. It was an absolute failure. Absolute failure. I'm trying to do shorts and normal videos, but even that's becoming a problem. So I think tomorrow I really need to figure out what's the
Hey,
what?
Vic, to your left, 2 jets.
What, do you want to go for them?
Horton and 262. I'm 10 click out, man. I mean, I will be there. Oh, fuck me.
I'm
I do
turning.
not
No,
want to go there.
fuck me. Nope, I'm good. Bro, I'm turning away,
Fuck that
bro.
shit I'm out.
Tau 152, and then I've got a Horton, and then I've got a 262 J7. I think I can take out. But the end. Oh,
I don't want to fight any of those guys. And they're all coming here.
Yep.
And suddenly I'm a lot more interested in keeping my speed. Oh, Jesus Christ, the fucking Horton's here. Yeah, I'm diving. Fuck this. I am getting the fuck out of Dodge.
I would love it if my team was here, but
No,
clearly,
they're all down low hunting
yeah.
a single 262.
Yep, 262. Yep.
And not even successfully, I might say. Jesus. J7 is that pusher prop thing, isn't it?
Yep. Can't turn. Dangerous 30 mils.
But very fast.
Not really, but sure.
Well, for a prop, I'm a prop. Okay, you know what? I'm going down.
Yep.
Because I'm gonna try to score a quick kill, or at least an assist before I get fucked. Yep. And 1K is what? Okay, that's on fire.
That 262 is still on fire. What the hell? Gonna put him out of his misery. God damn, this guy.
Ow. I'm in trouble.
Coming.
I'll try to pull the N1. Yeah, I'm fucked. Dude! Team! Where?
Shit. Ah, come on.
You're right. What, you're right.
Oh! Does this plane have guns or do you need to have other guns? Well, it does have 2 guns. And then I'm bringing out 4 gun pods. So that gives me 10 guns. But unfortunately, the British like to use 7x92s, which is dog shit.
Let's give it another try.
Yep. So, as you can see, I'm carrying 4 gun pods over here. And I have 2 gun pods somewhere below here. Where the hell is it? There we go. Absolute crap. So, I can carry these rockets. I can carry this. I can carry this. I can carry this. And then this. And then this. So I can use this setup, which is fine.
What the fuck is that?
Hey, Dragon.
Are those rockets?
Yeah, rockets.
Proxy?
Not really. It's like armor piercing.
Let's see. So
This
looks like a
plane,
good cast plane.
this is actually a very good cast plane. At 6.3, this is an amazing cast plane because even if you don't bring this, you can bring out the Snap rockets, and you can carry 72 Snap rockets, and you can even bring Mighty Mouse missiles. But of course, I prefer Snap because Snap is just better.
But the guns are not even 50 cals?
Now that is the problem. It's 7.62s.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and you can't even choose the That is the problem with this plane. I really don't understand why the Australians made or didn't opt for bigger caliber guns. Better than rocket bullet plane that doesn't have guns. Rocket bullet plane that doesn't have guns.
Or the F-89.
Oh, that one. Oh my god. But at least that has proxy HE rounds. So you shoot it close enough to a plane, it detonates. It's kind of fine. But this plane, very good at scarce. I usually like to take out the first loadout. It's my favorite. The bombs are fine. You can carry 500-pound bombs, or you can carry 540-pound bombs. Either way, up to you. But if you carry the 540, you're giving away your snap rockets, which I don't have that. I don't like that. I like rockets.
It's taking a minute.
$13,000. Tomorrow I have a work call at 12 to 1. Wait, let me check. Tomorrow, what time is my work call? Even though I'm on... This is the beauty of working on a global company. So tomorrow I have a call at 2 to 3, and then I have a call 12 to 1. Yeah. After 1, I think maybe 1:30 to 2 I should be good.
Maybe we can do some Tarky if you want.
Yes, they're taking out R2Y2 lineup. So this is your only opportunity to take it out. But honestly, it is a very mid plane. It's got nerfed 30 mils or 20 mils, I can't remember. It's got can only carry one 800-kilogram bomb. Doesn't get an air spawn. It's alright. And the upgrades are still costing a lot. So what I mean by costing a lot is before Gaijin did the nerf towards it, like basically like they reduced the research points, they missed the R2Y2 and it's still costing a lot. I saw the poll results about Gaijin's auction. 90% of votes all said that they think it provides no value. The company is being greedy and they will go past the... Yes, it is a very predatory practice that they decided to follow Wargaming. Wargaming does that. And it is honestly a very disappointing thing that Gaijin actually is opting to do. Why did Gaijin want to do that? I don't know. I need to get 5 planes to get it, so no. I mean, you have 3 months, so it's fine. I don't think it should be an issue. You will, sorry, you're not going to use it a lot, but at 8.0, there are just better options, and even the F-84, I think in Thailand, is much more better. They want more money from an already heavily milk player base. That's the thing, yes. If Gaijin wants to make more money, the best way to do it is add more sales in the year. If you only do 2 sales a year, it is not good. If you look at companies like Steam has multiple times when they actually open up their sales. So they make money sometimes even every month. But Gaijin doesn't do that.
Dude, Steam has a sale every other week.
That is true.
There's something always on sale on Steam.
And Steam is very smart. They target at the end of the month a bigger sale. And then they'll be like, okay, you can spend your salary on this. Instead, Gaijin just doesn't do that. Gaijin is like, all right, October, November, and May, we will have our sale. Ah, that was too much. I shouldn't have done that. But yeah,
You rocketed the base.
Yeah, rocketed the base, but I missed the second part of the salvo.
Do 335 up high. Two Do 335s up high. Hey, we might have not gotten up tiered this time.
That is good.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I am still too far ahead. I'm going to turn around. They keep prices. Yeah, I hate the market. The market prices are not regulated. And quintessentially, they want you to invest in their Gaijin coin, which if you think about it, it's cryptocurrency. Yeah. I saw a comment from someone saying, "Oh my God, I spent $1,000 of my salary on this," and my question towards that guy is, why would you even do that? I'm going for this. Oh my God, nearly clipped. It's just mobile gaming on PC.
Basically. I had to juke a 335, so I'm quite low.
Where are you? I don't see you. Oh, there you are. Okay. KI-84, I'm coming.
Yeah, I already juked that boy. Oh, fuck, I'm dead.
KI-84 is on fire.
You got a 0 on you.
Yep, trying to use my speed to. How is he still okay?
It's a dome.
Yeah, okay. The game is set up in a very manipulative way to be frustrating, to incentive their greedy practices like they pay progress. I mean, it is a free-to-play game, so you know you can't escape a free-to-play games model. I kind of get it, but at the same time, it is very stupid that you want to introduce something called the auction crap. Yeah, that just doesn't sit well with me. And I hate the fact that they introduce rare vehicles and it creates a more toxic player base because people will be like, oh, I got a rare tank and you don't, blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, it's just, in the end of the day, it's just a digital vehicle.
Yeah, baby.
Six point three. Do I have any killer 6.3? I can ace the Hornet. Sure, why the hell not?
I'm gonna go grab some water. Cue us in?
Yep. It's a fine line between profit and greed. Yeah, that's true. I'd rather invest in stocks. I'd rather invest in gold. I'll be very honest with you. But that's the thing about this game. They do some things which are good, and then after that they do, it's like one step forward, two steps back. I think with the whole fact that the reason why they're actually doing coins is very simple. because it can't be regulated. Because if they were to charge $1,000 for a vehicle, regulations would come very heavy on Gaijin. No. So if you look at the law in terms of financing, it is very simple. They don't use dollars. They use Gaijin coin. So that tiny loophole is the reason why they should be fine. And they don't have to worry about it.
Hello.
Hello. It's like scamming with extra steps. Just because every game does it doesn't mean that's a good thing to do. I agree, 100% I agree. But you're asking why laws haven't been implemented is mainly because of that. The minute they introduce something as Gaijin coin, they don't need to conform towards regulations. It's like a little loophole. Because if not, then the same thing would have happened to EA. The same thing would have happened towards other kind of companies. Like remember when EA did the microtransactions? That was very bad.
I mean, there's a fine balance between monetizing a free-to-play game and just milking your players to the max.
Yeah, I mean,
And
yeah.
Gaijins always lean towards milking your players to the max.
That's the thing. And but they have a very steady player base. That's the thing. They have 100K plus people. The only time when they actually got scared was that people did that boycott. And I feel like they need to do it again, but yeah.
I mean, it's the only time there was a positive economy change.
Yeah. And then eventually they nerfed it again. Like SLGE Gaijin coin. You technically also have RP as a currency, but we don't use that. Yeah, they slowly went back. That's the thing. I remember that time when the oh my god, it was so nice to play War Thunder. Yeah, because eventually after a while there will come a point in time when there won't be any more vehicles that they can add. Then they'll have to start doing like what Wargaming does, the experimental shit. Then they'll start to have to think about game modes. Then they'll start to have to think about other kind of additional stuff. But that's when players will just kind of get bored. Yeah, exactly. Same. I actually I remember I earned so much money during that era, man. Oh look, there's a BI jet.
What is that?
That's a Russian rocket jet.
Oh, right.
Of course, there's a KI-83. Yep. That's why people need to start pushing back, but rarely do people push back.
I'm in trouble.
So am I.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Thanks, Spitty.
Seriously, that did okay, Gaijin. What am I playing? I'm playing air target belts. I should be. Oh, come on. Nice, take the bait. Well done. 100% agree with you, Ned. They push the bar. They actually have a good product, but their greed will be their ultimate downfall. How? Okay.
You have a 288 headed towards you.
Yep. We won. Nice. Imagine me. I've been online since 2012. Then I took a 2-year break.
I feel like that's the only way you can play this game.
Yeah.
Is you play for a little bit and then you take a break. And to be honest, right, like I've been thinking recently, Gaijin has a lot of really well-modeled planes. If they really wanted to monetize it, right? And oh god, I hope they never hear me saying it because it's actually useful advice. If they really wanted to monetize it, right, and make big bucks off a plane like this, why not just sell them to other simulators? Right? Like you have these beautiful models with cockpits and everything. If you sell it for like a game like Microsoft Flight Sim or X-Plane, you could charge $80, $100 a plane. If it's really high fidelity, it's a good flight model, really well designed, people will pay that kind of money. A full study level plane in MSFS, in Microsoft Flight Sim, is like very expensive.
Yeah, that's true. That would make them a lot of money. But
Yeah.
Ned Flanders has mentioned that they are making multiple games with the same models in Enlisted. No one's playing Enlisted. Enlisted lost its player base because it was ultra.
Dude, I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad because it was just horrendous.
Yeah.
It's like one of those games where you really win with your wallet. And it was like
Yeah.
that from day one.
Yeah.
The saddest part is that it actually had a chance to be a good game.
It was actually a really good game, yeah. And I honestly preferred it
like,
over Hell Let Loose.
The physics were pretty good. It had destructible environments, if I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Like not all of it, but a lot of it was destructible. It was really well done. And then they have a bunch of vehicles, a bunch of models that they can model into the game. They could have made a great game and then sell fucking skins, dude, and make money that way, right? Like hat economy is one of the best things, but you know, no, let's give people pay to win shit and then make it super grindy so that you either have to pay us or play this game like it's your job for 5 years.
Uh,
And yeah, the AI was absolutely brain dead. Like it was basically you have to kill the player, and then as he's switching, try to kill the squad.
yeah, exactly. The AI could have been done better, but but like to add on you, when the game first started, it was nice. Like what even the guys are saying it here like that. But once you met someone who spent money on, like, I think it was the MG42 pack, you immediately felt the difference. The guy was just mowing down everyone, and we
Oh
had
yeah, for sure.
yeah, we had no weapons to combat it. And then but I'm so glad that it died. And the weird thing is that, right, that is the extreme level of Gaijin's monetization, and War Thunder is in the middle. And I'm just like, oh, thank God War Thunder hasn't gone there. But I do fear that it might.
Man, honestly, if it comes to the point where it was during that review strike,
Yeah.
when a lot of people were leaving the game, the thing is, the next time people might not believe in them to fix it.
Yeah.
And that could be the end of a game that people spent years playing, right?
So
And that just would be very sad.
it's not only the fact that you spent years. Like, take it from me, I have spent at least, like, premium account, Golden Eagles. I spent on, oh, I'm having packet loss shit. I've spent on vehicles on this. To see it all go away, right, it'll be very sad.
Yeah. I mean, shit, I have at least $100 spent on this
Yeah.
game, which is more than a AAA title at this point. You know?
Gaijin, I feel, right, in order for, like, if they want, the thing is, I get it, it's a business, I get it, you need to make money, fine. But when you do shit like this, right, it is so predatory, it's so greedy that people will just be driven away from it. If they want to actually make money, right, make the economy better, make it to the point where you shouldn't be punishing people who are not getting premium. That's why I always rope back towards games like Warframe. Warframe is a very interesting game because, number one, right, if you don't have their I believe they also have a premium account, you will get half of it, which is the same thing. But you can get all the premium stuff in game, but you have to just grind it out longer. And they know their player base are people who are working, so they create bundles, and they'll be like, all right, you can unlock everything on this month's update if you were to spend this amount of money. And it's not even that expensive. And a lot of players still play Warframe, and they've they've built around an amazing story. It's an amazing story. I wish Gaijin would take notes from DE, and understand how to make a free to play model work. Right now, with its current way, I really worry that they're just focusing on the input and money. And I guarantee you, in March or April, the Hornet is coming out, but I don't know if they're going to be doing it as a premium. And it actually, oh my god, they're going to charge $80 for a plane, man. It's fucking
Well,
stupid.
that's been their approach
Yeah.
so far. They introduce a new premium. They make it very powerful. People buy it, then people complain about it, then they nerf it, and everybody moves on with their life.
Yeah.
It's sort of been the cycle for them for a while, and I feel like it works for them, so they're quite happy with it. right? Because in the end of the day, like, uh, let's have a look. You know, vehicles like the Ka-52, the Black Shark,
Yeah.
great helicopter, right? And clearly a very powerful in-game vehicle. It was too powerful, and then it got nerfed a little bit, but not even that much from what I understand.
Yeah.
Uh,
He also
and
Ned also mentions it makes them
it's
a ton
just
of
still
money to
there.
copy paste. Yep.
Yeah, of course it makes them a ton of money to copy paste because then they have to only design once,
Yeah.
but they can monetize multiple times,
This
right?
battle pass was really a pathetic excuse. Two vehicles
I
that you
mean,
can get intact tree.
just the fact, right? Let's have a look at it this way, right? Just the fact that they have so many avenues for monetization in their game. They have the battle pass, they have the premium account, right? And on top of that, they also have the premium airplanes,
Yeah.
right? That's like so many different avenues of monetization. That alone is already too predatory for my liking, to be honest. Right? And I love the airplanes. I love flying. And I've loved this game for a very long time, but honestly, um, not as much into it as I used to be before, simply because of the way that they've been monetizing. I'm just fucking missing everything today.
Oh my god, there's so many planes near you. Shit.
Yeah, I'm dead.
It's trying to come towards
Yeah,
you.
I'm having a shitty day.
Actually, it's
I've
not.
shot down like
It's
nothing.
it's not you. It's the plane actually. The
What?
backhead. The backhead's not good.
No, the Bearcat's pretty good, no?
No, it's not.
I thought it used to be OP as shit.
It used to be, and then they nerfed it.
I
So
feel like I just shouldn't turn with it.
yeah, you must
Because the
never.
moment I turn, it shaves so much speed. It used to be a good turn fighter, no?
No, but you have to be at high altitude. But even then, also, it's not a very good plane, in my honest opinion.
Okay,
You're better off with the Mustang.
okay. I don't know. I mean, I'm also not fucking hating anything today. I don't know. Like, look, I still think that there's other ways that you have 3 planes on you, by the way.
Yeah, I know, I know.
I think there's other ways that Gaijin can monetize long term without having to, you know, make themselves look increasingly predatory with every release.
Like,
But well, I think look, I think one way is that they go and sell their planes into a full on simulator, right? It pays for them to then develop their models really well. People can enjoy these models in a free flight. Like I would totally do it if I was them. Go set up a sister company that makes full fidelity aircraft and sell them into a simulator like Microsoft Flight Sim. Microsoft Flight Sim has a marketplace, and there's a bunch of companies there that sell planes for $60 to $100, $100 for like full fidelity, you know. But instead of that, they'd rather try and milk people in a way that, you know, brings them
only when it hurts the bottom
brings
line.
them
Yeah.
a bad reputation. Yeah, no, and of course they only care about reputation when it starts hurting the bottom line, right? When they get review bombed, though, then it's suddenly a problem, right? And I think this is a problem with a lot of games out there that take this stand of, oh, I'm gonna make money until I can make money no more, and then I will think about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Right, and there's a few games like that. And this, for example, this is one of the reasons why Nick doesn't want to play War Thunder. Right, because he's like, no, it's too pay to win. and too predatory in terms of their mindset as a company. And I completely understand that.
No, I
Right?
get it. I get it. Yeah.
Like, let's look at DCS, right? DCS arguably is a game that does a very similar thing to what War Thunder does, right? It's a plain PvP game. Yeah, it works a little bit differently. It's mostly private servers and shit. Um, but and their stuff, their content is fucking expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
people pay for it. It's crazy expensive. But
you.
that's what a full fidelity, like if you make a study level aircraft in a simulator game, that's what they cost, right? And there's plenty of people who play flight sims who who pay that kind of money.
Net says companies stop making
Yeah.
good products to earn
No,
money. No, yeah.
I was just reading that, and yeah, I mean, sadly, he's right.
Yeah.
The gaming industry has become very toxic, and on one hand, we can blame the fucking overall economy. Making games is very expensive, and running servers is very expensive. So you run into a lot of issues with these things.
No, but
It's
the
just
reason why
it's not
games are not
easy
doing
for
too bad
anyone.
is mainly because they don't understand what their player base or their market segment is. Take for example EA. EA decided to be EA and do EA shit, and then they lost a lot of money. But the problem is that EA then threatened the player base saying, "Oh, moving forward, our games are not going to be good because nobody wants to buy EA games." I'm like,
Because you all don't want to support our
yeah,
pricing strategy.
our pricing
Yeah,
strategy or DEI strategy, and I'm just like, look, man, if unfortunately, right, I grew up with a lot of EA titles, Command and Conquer. I grew up with Mass Effect. I grew up with
everybody grew up with EA
yeah,
titles.
EA titles. Yeah, I'm completely fine if they go under. Like at this point, I'm like, look, if you're gonna blame us for your like, let's all be real.
But they're not going to go under, right? They're not going to go under. They're just going to stop releasing new titles. EA
Yeah,
will forever stay out there because they're like fucking Windows of the gaming
yeah.
world, right? Just on their sports franchises alone, just
Oh
FIFA
yeah,
fucking alone, right? Makes
yeah.
so much money. And I have friends of mine, like I have a very good friend of mine. I'm not going to fucking dox him or anything, but he loves FIFA, right?
Yeah,
Not because he loves EA, but because he loves football. Like he's
yeah,
a massive, massive football game, and he's straight up told me, he's like, man, like yeah, I have a problem. I spent way too much money on that shit, and he's like, and I'm gonna keep doing it. Like yeah, like Ned said,
yeah,
like there's plenty of people out there who are like, yeah, I'm spending way too much,
yeah.
but I can't help it. I want to play the game. I want to be competitive. I want to be,
It
I want to be good at this shit.
it doesn't help that there's no other competitor for a game like FIFA. That's the
Well,
issue
there
also.
there can't be, because in the end of the day, FIFA is a proprietary title, and a very predatory proprietary title,
Yeah.
right? So there's very little we can do. There's very fucking little anybody can do about it. Um,
It's a monopoly, yeah. That's
yeah,
the
it's
issue.
it's absolutely a monopoly. It's the same way how like FIA is a monopoly, right? Like go try run a racing league without fucking FIA's approval. Good luck, right? Like yeah, there's plenty of monopolies out there, and some are, some get around it by saying like, oh no, we're like a NGO or NPO, like we're not like a monopoly. But yeah, they are. In the end of the day, they are. And sometimes there's just no way around it. Like EU tries to fight these monopolies, and in the tech world, they are extremely widespread, right? In a big way, Windows is a monopoly,
Yeah, that's true.
and there's very little we can do about it because they've cemented their name as the operating system to use. the same way Facebook has cemented their way, the same way we have Spotify and we have Uber.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Ned, you're absolutely
Yep.
right. It's because we have big corporations like Take-Two, EA, you know, big publishers who don't even fucking have to make games anymore. They'll wait until somebody else makes a game,
And then buy it.
that game becomes successful, then they just buy it and milk it for Kingdom Come. I mean, you wanna see an example of this kind of corporate douchebaggery. Look what happened with Kerbal Space Program.
Oh,
Kerbal
yep.
Space Program, the first one, I fucking love that game. And it's still a darling game to a lot of people. And the second one was a complete, absolute dog shit disappointment. And they're still selling it. They straight up, they never fixed it. They never brought it to the level that they promised they were going to bring it to. It's got more bugs than the fucking first one. And they're still selling it at full fucking price. They're like, oh, hey, buy our game. Yeah, we don't support it anymore, but fuck you.
You can do Kerbal Space Program in Space Engineers though.
No, you cannot. It's very different. It's very different. Because the beauty of Kerbal Space Program is the realistic orbital physics. Which, yes, there are mods that can allow you to do the same in Space Engineers, but the two games are very different at their core. No, the Kerbals are the fucking cutest.
Yep.
I've wanted to get a plushie Kerbal for a very long time, actually. But, yeah, I don't want to spend too much. Hey, there's a HE gunning for you.
Yep.
Looks like there's a HE gunning for you. I have no idea who the fuck he's going for.
No, he's a bomber.
Yeah, I know, but I still have no idea what the fuck he's doing.
He's dodging a Spitfire.
But he flew right into it.
Oh, this poor chap lost both his wings.
KSP2, they just never built the game properly.
Yeah.
And one of the big reasons for that, like, Ned, have you heard the story of what happened between Take-Two and the original studio that was developing KSP2? That is one of the biggest examples of corporate douchebaggery in the fucking world.
I heard there was some infighting, but I don't remember what happened.
No, basically, Take-Two tried to buy the studio owners said no, and they pulled the fucking project away from them. That's what happened. That's what fucking happened. So the studio that was putting their blood, sweat, and tears and actually loved the project and wanted to do the project, because they refused to sell themselves to the predatory fucking publisher, they just got destroyed. And
But-
then the publisher decided to go and offer jobs in a brand new studio developing KSP2 to the people from that small studio that was developing KSP2 originally. It's corporate douchebaggery everywhere you fucking look.
So there is another
And this
KSP
is
coming
very
out,
common.
but a different name.
Or is it the Kitten Space Program or whatever?
You have a HE162
Oh,
on
shit.
your 6. Yep.
Yeah. A bit late, buddy. A bit
I
fucking late.
just
I'm
saw
out.
that. Are you
Yeah,
dead?
I just heard him. Yeah, I'm probably dead. Probably quite. I'm flat spinning to my death.
They pulled a Disney on them.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if you want to have a look at another predatory monopoly, there you go, Disney. Right? Which literally do the same shit.
But I'm glad Disney is now suffering quite a bit. So,
No, they're not.
oh, they lost a lot of money, bro.
In
like-
the overall grand scheme of things, of Hollywood lost a shit ton of money last year, in general, I don't think they lost that much. And considering all the bullshit that they pulled, right? I mean, for the amount of dog shit that Disney pulled, they shouldn't exist anymore, right?
Oh no,
It's a publicly traded company.
yeah, no, they got
Right?
a lot of reserve. That's why they were able, they could afford a lot of those losses. But the past few years, that's why even now they had to slow down and cancel a lot of other shows. They had to cancel a lot of other TVs. They even seized their Disney Channel, and they moved it into
No, they still have the Disney streaming service.
Disney streaming service. Yes, Disney Channel they closed down already.
Yeah, but that's also because the overall industry, right? Like, there's the a lot of the television channels are closing down in favor of streaming services.
Yeah.
And Disney's probably making a killing of their streaming service. I mean, anybody with a child probably has a Disney subscription.
I have a Disney Plus subscription. Honestly,
so
I
do I.
don't understand why I even want to keep it. It is so
It's got great documentaries.
okay. Yeah, sure.
For the adults, they have great documentaries. And on top of that, they have Marvel, if you're into that franchise.
Yeah.
Although Marvel recently, after they finished their movies, arguably has made some of the shittiest products ever.
Yep.
Right? And Star Wars has made some nice shows. Like, I enjoyed The Mandalorian. Right? The movies were garbage. But, like, yeah, the show was nice.
Mando was fine, but
Yeah, Mando was nice. The one with Ahsoka, I enjoyed that one.
yep.
You know, so I think, you know, yeah. I mean, no, Ned, you're right. The funny part, right? This is what I find hilarious, right? Is that I feel like a lot of these tech companies promise to be the future, but all they do is create a more predatory monetization of the past, right? These streaming companies came out saying, hey, we're going to be the replacement for television. But instead of that, all they became a replacement for is television channels.
Yep.
And now, basically now, instead of paying a TV tax, which is what a lot of countries have, and then doing public television out of that tax, we are paying TV tax directly to these companies, which are pumping out shit and feeding garbage to children. And they have a lot less oversight because the government's like, hey, you know, I'm not going to spend tax money on this shit.
Yep.
You know? And like, okay, I have the same problem with Uber. I don't think Uber should fucking exist because it's basically a taxi service with fewer steps and fewer oversight, you know?
In Singapore, it's no longer Uber, right? It's Grab, right?
No, in Singapore, Grab took over, but then also became a monopoly.
Yeah.
I'm in the hangar, by the way.
I'm still in game.
You still flying?
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Yeah. No, and see, this is where I kind of, well, I really have a problem with these tech companies coming out and saying, hey, it's basically privatization of previously public goods. That's all it is. That's all it is. And the governments are doing fuck all about it. Most governments. 'Cause let's not forget, Uber tried to open in Germany and got bitch slapped out of there. Germany basically said, no, thank you, we already have a taxi service, goodbye. I don't know if they ever got around it. I don't know if Germany got a different type of, you know, private car service. But yeah. Oh God, yeah, I heard Halo was absolute garbage.
Yep.
And the thing is, like, my one of my best friends, well, you know Saz. He's like a massive Halo fan.
Yep.
And he was like, dude, don't even watch it. It's such a disappointment.
I saw it. It was so bad. And I was just like, oh.
Yeah.
They showed his
All I
face.
know is Master Cheeks.
Yeah, they showed his face. I'm like, why do you show his face? But,
Yeah.
like, that was the whole mystery of Master Chief. Master Chief never liked to take out his thing. And then they showed it.
No, it's the same idea of why Spider-Man has a full face mask, because every child can picture themselves as Spider-Man, right? It's the same idea here. Why do we give these characters masks? Why do we hide them behind masks? Because then any kid can imagine themselves being, that person. No, Fallout was fucking fantastic.
Yeah, Fallout's good. Fallout's good.
Dude, my wife enjoyed Fallout, and she's not a gamer at all. And that says something. Like, Fallout was a good show, right? Like, yeah, it did a ton of fan service. There's a lot of great references to the game, and it really honors the franchise really, really well. To the point where, like, I'm still discussing new details of it with my friends. But it was also just a damn good show. The acting was great, the stories were great, the world was great. Like, Fallout is a great example of, yeah, no, Ned, you're absolutely correct, right? Like, that it's a great example of how you can make a good amount of money by just making something good. But it's not easy to do it, right? You need people that are committed. Like, I would counter with Witcher,
Oh
because
my
Witcher,
God,
the
please
first
don't talk
season was
about
fucking
Witcher.
great,
Oh my God.
right? And I fucking loved it, right? But what it became was then absolute garbage.
Yep. Now I just I can't wait for Henry Cavill's Warhammer.
Yeah, me too. But it just shows you that even with somebody super dedicated taking a lead on a project like that, people can still fuck it up. See, to me, Witcher is like the anti No Man's Sky. Right? I think No Man's Sky on our lifetime is one of the best examples of an under-delivered product making a miraculous recovery, because we don't really ever see that happening, right? And I'm really proud of that one, because I had my faith in it, because I was like, let's see, it's a small studio, maybe they'll make a comeback, and they fucking did.
Yep.
And in that KSP way, No Man's Sky has become the... No, but that's the thing, right? Like, it wasn't a scam. It was just under-delivered, right? Because, like, Ned, think about if you're a small developer with a massive vision, right? Like, he wasn't lying to us. That's what he actually wanted his game to be. Whether he could do it, that's a different story. But he did in the end, right? And what we have now is even more than that.
He
right?
basically
So,
he over-delivered, yeah.
Well, he's over-delivered to this point, but, he was still very late on his original promise, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think that's fair to say, right? Like, this was one man's dream, one man's passion project. Well, maybe not one man's, that's not fair, but it was a small team's dream. I don't know. Respectfully, Ned, I think I would disagree. I don't think he was deceptive. I think he was too much of a dreamer.
Yeah.
I think he really wanted...
He wasn't grounded in reality.
Yeah, the multiplayer portion is true, right? The game was not multiplayer from the beginning. That's fair. That was misleading, and really sadly so. And it actually took them a very long time to figure out multiplayer, but they did, and they still haven't fucking monetized it. So, what it was in the beginning was a very, very rough project, right? Like, I wouldn't even call that a beta, given the promises that were made
Jesus Christ.
on that game, right? Like, I wouldn't even call that a beta.
There was a couple of things that misleading. So the thing about the game is, right, like when he went on there, he was very excited to talk about what he should have done was, this is the roadmap where we want to do it, and this is where we're going to start. I felt like that was better. And,
he should have had a better PR person grounding him into reality.
I don't think he had a PR. That's why he was very excited.
I think they were a tiny team, and I think they got picked up by Sony, who's a giant publisher, and they thought, hey guys, now we can do a massive game. Like all our dreams can come true because we have the backing of a giant. And I think instead of a giant backing, what they got is a giant shove in the backside pushing their timelines, right? Because I really think Sony was pushing them to release the game
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
same way that we know big publishers do,
As a person who
right?
has worked
And
with Sony, I can vouch for that. Yeah, they
yeah,
they tend to push
and look,
on deadlines.
was he misleading
I mean, okay,
in his promises? Yes,
yeah, that's true. His was misleading.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was misleading. I think it's fair to say that, right? Like I wouldn't call it a scam because I don't think he was intentionally deceitful, but it's definitely misleading because he should have been realistic in what we can deliver to our customer, right? And in that sense, yeah, it is misleading. Has he delivered it
Oh
to
yes.
today? Yes, and that's why I would say No Man's Sky is one of the best examples uh,
Zero to
of
hero.
a recovery. Yeah, of a zero to hero type situation where what we got in the beginning was really bad, really rough, really under delivered, and what we got to today is nothing short of a miraculous recovery, right? Let's be fucking
Yeah.
honest here, right? It's been what, 8 years since it came out? It's
It's
been a while.
it's come to a point where even now there is a meme whereby where the player's like, oh my god, I hear a knock on the door, and then it's just Sean Murray opening the
Yeah,
door.
like
I've got
please take my money.
I've got a free update for you. I was like, no, Sean, stop.
Stop. Yeah. No. Yeah, Ned, you're absolutely right. It's a perfect example of how to turn an L into a
Into a
W,
W, yeah.
right? It You're absolutely right. It's a perfect example of a small studio dream game come true. And they do happen. They are incredibly rare, right? They are incredibly rare, but they do happen, right? They do happen. We do get games that get released in an, let's call it L state, right? Or really what it is a
Every
beta
EA
state.
title, every EA title, that is true.
Every major title of these games, name me
No,
a single
Black Myth
triple A
Wukong,
release.
Baldur's Gate 3,
Okay, Wukong was good.
Space
Wukong
Marine
was pretty
2.
good. Space Marine was pretty good. But look at how rare these examples are. How many AAA releases do we get every year? A
Okay,
shit ton.
so the thing is, right, if you have companies like, okay, Red Dead Redemption, when that AAA came out, it was mind
Uh,
blowing.
I, I, the first one or the second one?
Second one.
I have a bit of an issue with the second one.
Why?
And I would always look at the second Red Dead Redemption as Rockstar's potential swan song. I will reserve my judgment until we get GTA 6, but I think Red Dead Redemption 2 story was a fantastic game. It came out with a very limited amount of bugs considering how big and complex the game is, right? But to me, the big warning sign was Red Dead Online. I was really, really looking forward to Red Dead Online, right? And the first thing that I saw in Red Dead Online was fucking Take-Two predatory monetization. That was the first thing that I saw in Red Dead Online. And it was very disappointing to me because I enjoyed GTA Online and I respected Rockstar for running GTA Online the way they did. Yeah, fuck the rocket bikes and you know, fuck some of the content that they released. But the fact that it was all free, right? And the fact that it was all available to legacy players, there was no DLC, no fucking silly premium currency, which is what literally the first Red Dead Online update was fucking, oh, let's give them premium currency.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, yeah, that's what I wanted Red Dead Online to be. Ned, you're absolutely right. It was supposed to be GTA Cowboys, right? And it was potentially fucking great. It could have been a great game, right? But every single thing, every single update that they did was just, oh, how can we get the player base to buy the premium currency? That's what it smelled like from the very beginning, and my friends and I quickly gave up. And I was really sad about that, right? And I went back to just playing Red Dead single player.
Single player, yeah.
Yeah. And it was really sad. It was really sad.
Okay. Fair point on that. I will
Yeah.
have to agree
No,
because even with GTA 5, when I first played it, the story was nice. But I'll be honest with you, I never completed the story, mainly because every one of the 5 guys was playing online. And it was such, they designed the online in a way where they want you to buy the shark credit cards. And you can buy the...
I mean, it's grindy. I will give you that.
Oh,
yes,
it's
very
fucking grindy.
grindy without the shark cards. However, if you actually play GTA Online from day one, and you got, no, Ned, the thing is, right, and this is what I think, this is why I would give GTA Online a pass, is because if you actually play GTA Online from the very inception, and you got all those businesses and you had a lot of passive income in your account, then you weren't that affected by the inflation in the game. However, if you joined GTA Online late or you missed a couple updates, then the inflation would basically push you towards the shark cards. Right? And yeah, in that sense, it was pretty fucked up. And I know a lot of people who bought the shark cards and a lot of people who later bought the quick intro kit and shit. I had a couple of friends of mine who joined GTA Online on like PS4, so much later. And yeah, they just bought themselves the starter kit. And they're like, dude, it would be so grindy without it.
Yeah, I have to agree. Because when I played it, it was really bad. It was super grindy. And at one point, even I bought the shark cards because I wanted to buy some things. But the businesses, we basically just asked Benny to be the beholden towards all the businesses. And then it was easier.
But that's because you guys did the businesses for content. What I'm saying is, if you go and get the businesses as they came out as updates for the game, then the inflation would not be affecting you that much, because a lot of those businesses would bring you passive income. That's how I survived without buying a single shark card. And I had a ton of garages and cars and shit. I was actually able to buy a lot of that content. But the only reason why was because I had a lot of those businesses bringing me fucking passive income. Right? And I did grind a lot. I abused the single player, well, the solo lobby, so I wouldn't have to deal with the fucking rocket bikes and shit.
Oh yeah.
And then I would just grind my businesses, and like, dude, I could make a lot of money. Yeah, I got my first kill of the day, bitch.
Nice. Oh god, I lost both my wings, but I'm gonna J out here. Shit.
Okay, buddy.
I can't. I lost both my wings, but I critical the KI-84. Yeah, he's going down. And yeah, I should get a second kill right about now. Yep, there we go. Double kill.
Oh, I want to get this AI-262.
Oh, nice.
Got him. Yeah, no, the rocket bikes was the worst addition to GTA.
What was it called?
Oppressor.
Oppressor.
I will
Oh.
forever remember that name because I have been oppressed many times. No, it was a terrible addition, right? And the thing is, like, I think they shot themselves in the foot with that one because it wasn't supposed to fly originally. The first rocket bike flying was a bug, but because it became so widespread, they had to add the actual rocket bike for all the people who couldn't learn the exploit.
Actually, I didn't understand why they added the oppressor, and then there was the Deluxo. The Deluxo was the most irritating one for me. The
Oh,
car.
the DeLorean.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, no, those were pretty bad. I think the rockets on the DeLorean is what really killed it.
I used to like the MI the Hind, and I because it's got
No,
really powerful.
choppers and planes were fucking cool.
Yeah.
The choppers and planes were fucking cool, man. And I got I had myself a hangar.
No,
I
they
had
don't
a
have
ton
mechs.
of.
They don't have mechs. Actually, weirdly enough, if you all like mechs, right, and if you all want to actually get a mech game, I would like to point you all towards the direction of a game which I discovered today. Let me just scroll down. It's called Grit. Okay. Oh shit! I can't type. Why can't I type? Never mind. Hold on. I'm gonna type it out for you guys. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better never go to cell block 1. Okay. It's called Grit and Valor 1949. Check out this game if you guys like mech kind of games. Very, very, very interesting game. I think it would be pretty dope. If you guys want to try it out, by all means, go ahead. Thank you, teammate, for helping out. And you missed every.
Jesus fucking Christ! That Mustang is just missing
Oh,
fucking
the
everything.
N1K is giving you the
Oh,
kill.
he fucked up.
Yep, he fucked up.
He fucked up. He fucked up.
Release the Russian. What?
Oh, I missed everything.
Mech Warrior also has 2 games that you can get, Mercenaries 5 and Clans. I actually bought Clans. I haven't tried it out for the channel. What the fuck? How did he do that?
He's a really bad shot. Although I shouldn't be talking shit. I'm terrible today.
No. On a stall, he... Okay, did he... Okay.
Did he kill himself?
How did he kill... How?
He crashed. He crashed into the carcass.
No, but it says the N1K2 shot him down. How?
I mean, I guess he had hits on him previously, but no, he crashed into the carcass. I have no idea, man. Bro, I kept that N1 circling for so fucking long.
I hear jet. Oh. No,
Yeah, AI.
there's a Junker 288C beside you on your left if you want.
He's far.
Yeah, you should be able to get the light pillboxes.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
Give me a second. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. Take your time, no rush.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. This is the first game I didn't die in the first 3 seconds today. Man, I used to play a Mech Warrior game that I got as a demo with a GPU back in the day. It was so much fun. I don't even remember what it was called, unfortunately. Yeah. I find it harder to be excited about new games, Ned, you know? Like, there's just been so many releases lately that have fucking let me down. I find it really hard to be excited about new releases. Like I was following KSP2 for a long time. I was really hoping KSP2 was gonna be a sick game, and just fucking let down, man. Yeah, no, me too, man. Me too, Ned. See that's where I am now. I don't even believe gameplay videos. Right? Like I don't care if you show a gameplay video. I want to see a third party gameplay video. I want to see some guy who is not affiliated. Yeah, well, I still play Tarkov. I play single player Tarkov because I got sick and tired of the constant fucking regrind. I just want to shoot some guns, and honestly, I'm having a blast with it. But I feel like Tarkov's on the way out. The last few updates have been pretty bad. They butchered customs. Like the latest update, they opened a few buildings on customs, and the performance dropped by like 30 FPS. Yeah, you continuously ruining. Yeah. It's sad. Yeah, Tarkov is a I think is a great game, um, or was a great game really. I think it had so much potential, but the fact that the devs, like the devs, for some reason refuse to finish it. Like it's been in this continuous state of let's make it better, and yeah, yeah. Uh, it's funny because there's an old Russian saying that better is the enemy of good. And they didn't follow that. Like in their continuous pursuit of trying to make it better, they never made it good. Like I could think of a few stages when it was really close to good, but then the next stage it like took a step back. And yeah, that's just quite sad. I thought the game had a lot of potential. I think I think there might still be potential there, but for how much time has passed, I think maybe even not, right? Like I think now it would be so difficult for them to achieve what they wanted from it originally. That's what I'm kind of worried about. And on top of it, um, the game is written on Unity, which like I saw that they updated it to the new Unity, but I think that it's just going to be really hard for them to bring it to a stage where it's competitive with modern games. This is a point that I've maintained for a long time, that you shouldn't take too long developing games, because the underlying technology is going to become obsolete. This is why I don't think Star Citizen is ever going to be a good game, because the underlying technology is going to become obsolete, and it's just going to be a vicious cycle of catching up. And I think that's where Tarkov is today. It's in a vicious cycle of catching up, trying to Star Citizen. Yeah.
I'm back.
Terraria, yeah, Terraria is one of those
I hear
darling
Terraria.
examples.
I hear
I've
Terraria.
never played it, so I cannot say anything.
You've never
Yeah,
played Terraria?
I've never played Terraria.
Oh, bro,
Don't
it's
hate me.
no. I don't know.
I'm a big farming sim boy,
It's
but
such a good
yeah,
game.
I never played Terraria. I know. I've seen tons of people follow it religiously.
Very good game. Love it. It's super good.
Yeah, I Minecraft is like fucking great example. Yeah, Minecraft is fucking fantastic. I spend so much time. Uh, it's it's a bit embarrassing at this point.
No, why is it embarrassing?
Oh God, because like I'm embarrassed to admit how much of my life I have spent building fucking dirt block houses, man. I mean, okay, fair. Truth be told, I usually played with mods. I played very, very little of vanilla Minecraft. Actually, the most vanilla Minecraft I've ever played is when Jensen launched that server.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
That's probably the most vanilla Minecraft I've ever played because when my friends introduced me to Minecraft back in the day, I modded it like 1 week in because my friend was like, I was like, how do you build shit? And this was like early Minecraft, right? So I was like, how do you build shit? Like, how do you find out the recipes? And you got a diggy hole, man. Yeah. And my friend was like, oh no, you go on like a wiki and then you figure out from there. I was like, no, that's too much work. And I got mods and like 3 days later, my friend was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I was like, "Building a nuclear reactor because I need to power my hadron
yeah.
collider." He was like, "The game." Oh no, there's a wiki for recipes. There's a wiki for recipes. Yeah, but yeah, since then, I'd say these days I'm mostly into sim games, which is also a bit of a hit and miss industry, but knock on wood, a lot of sim games are ridiculously expensive, but for a good reason. That's how I would put it, right? Like Microsoft Flight Simulator, mad expensive, and the 2024 release has not been very good. But I have faith that they will bring it to a good working condition.
I go back to my servers, my worlds, all my basic villages, house are in a hole. I just got a HOTAS and have been struggling with setup and learning it. You know what's the sad part about a HOTAS? Like I have something similar to a HOTAS. For example, I have the racing sim rig. I've not even used it. It's been years since I've used it. No. It's just sitting
Yeah.
underneath here. And I want to go back into racing games, but for some weird reason that I can't get over War Thunder, man.
Wait, Ned, two questions. One, do you have pedals or how do you have your rudder set up? And question number two, which simulator are you using it in?
Kuch, you ready?
Yeah. Sorry, fuck, I was painting my plane. I got a kill, so my plane deserves some paint, you know? I think this is gonna be the last one, man. Like,
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
had
yeah.
too
Sure,
much
sure, sure.
wine at dinner to fucking focus.
Sure, sure,
I
sure, sure, sure.
scored a kill today. I'm happy.
I'm also because I got a call at 2, so I gotta probably just relax for a
2
bit.
a.m.
Yeah, because the
Fucking hell, I thought my timings was bad.
Russians were like, "Oh no, we need a time where everyone comes on board." And then when we finally figure out the time,
Mm.
my European counterpart was like, "Oh my god, it's so late for you guys. Why are you joining it?" I'm like, "You asked us to come at this time, and then now when we pick a time, you don't." I'm like, "Pick a lane, woman." Hotas Watana, I'd puke if it were me. I have tried the helicopter for Hotas. It is very nice. But it is a lot of inputs for me as I'm not a chopper player. But with the Hotas, flying a chopper is way more easier.
Yeah, I mean, um, I can't say much about War Thunder because I've never played.
Helis?
I think first of all, I would play Sim if I have. Excuse me. If I have like a full rig, I would go straight for Sim, and like to what Dragon said, um, I think a lot of people use head trackers like Track IR and others, and find those better because in the end of the day, War Thunder is a bit of a pixel hunting games because
Yeah.
you need to spot planes and stuff. And personally, I don't think VR is yet in a place where it would be competitive against somebody with a head tracker
Yeah.
on a screen. But I would also say that a head tracker is a must for
Yeah.
plane sim
I
because if
I
you don't have awareness from your cockpit, you're just not gonna win. You need to have that head on a swivel level awareness,
when
right?
I
Like
was,
how
yeah,
we do it with a mouse.
the headset VR, one of the things that I really liked it was when we were working on the F1 title, um, to incorporate the VR thing. It was so damn cool, man. Like
No,
I think
it's really cool.
yeah,
I've seen people do it in iRacing,
yeah.
and I've seen people incorporate VR into like racing games, and it's pretty cool. I don't have a VR headset myself, right? Like full disclosure, but I've used a VR headset many moons ago when my father brought one home. He was working on a project that involved a very, very early VR headset. I mean, like very, very early, like fucking 480p level shit. And that one was like, man, that shit would give me a headache after 20 minutes. But also, I never get motion sick in the games because I grew up with that shit. So yeah, that was an interesting experience, and ever since then I've been fascinated with VR, but I also never really picked it up. Um, Ned, if you're struggling with learning your setup, I would recommend picking up a flight sim like X-Plane or Microsoft Flight Simulator. Um, yeah, they're not cheap, but they will teach you flying really well, and um, they have planes and helicopters both. So it's a fun experience. Like I've been an MSFS fanboy. I've played X-Plane 10 and 11 previously, and then as Microsoft Flight Sim came back with their 2020 and 2024 titles, the new one. I've transitioned to those and I've been very, very happy with it. The 2024 is in a shit state, let's be honest, but they are a good team. I trust them. And on the 18th of January, actually, there's a big update that's going to come out, and we'll see where it goes from there. Also, the fun part is that MSFS 2024 has a career mode, so you
Oh,
don't need. Wait, free one what? Like a free flight sim? There's DCS is technically free,
yeah.
if I remember correctly, or the base game is like very cheap,
The
where it's
base
like
game is
20
free. Yeah.
bucks. It's free, right? Okay, no, Microsoft Flight Sim. Microsoft Flight Sim. I think there's an old one that they give out for free. But like, man, if you have a good system, treat yourself and pick up the one of the 20 or 2024. They've photogrammetried the whole world, and it is gorgeous. It is fucking beautiful game, right? Like just for the joy of flying over, like
Yo.
you know,
I got a zero. I got a zero. Oh shit.
yeah, I'll come in a sec. Just for a joy of like flying in these beautiful environments, you know, that is already a huge part of it, right? And yeah, I would say don't bother with the 2020. Just get yourself a 2024. if you've got the cash and you're into flight sims, the premium deluxe is probably the best one
Yeah.
because you get a bunch of planes added into the game. I'm 3K out. You can turn in.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You get a bunch of planes added to the game, which are like really good. But you know what? I'd say the best way is go watch a streamer, and go see what planes you get with the premium ones.
Um,
Oh, if you're saving money, then just go and get yourself DCS and enjoy the free hit.
turning,
Nothing good.
turning around.
I'm on the run now. He's yours. Nice. Good job. Yeah, focus on getting a good plane right side.
Right side. I'm on. I don't
Oh
see.
no, I'm fucking retarded. It's an AI, I think.
Oh,
I'm
it's
tracking
AI.
something
AI,
right above me. I think it's an AI, right?
AI.
Yeah, okay. Fuck, yeah.
J5N1 in front
Sorry,
of us.
guys. Okay.
I've seen them a lot now. Is it good? It's not a bad game, but the problem is it's expensive.
Yeah. DCS is very expensive if you want to get the full what they call study level aircraft. So all the high end aircraft that you want to get are very expensive. Also, with the base game, you only get a couple maps, so it's also limited in that sense. The base game, the free game, gives you 2 aircraft, if I remember correctly. I think it's an Su-25, and it's a it's a demilled basically version. Vic, are we going for the 0 and the 2 down
I'm
low?
going for the KI-84.
Okay, understood.
My
Coming.
engine is badly damaged, by the way, so I don't know.
Understood. Yeah. Oh yeah, 70 is not even that bad. They have some planes that are $100 plus, the high end ones. Yeah, and yeah, no, it's a beautiful exact copy of that airplane, to the point where there was a secret document scandal because somebody published some shit that was not supposed to be public knowledge. Shit. I'm gonna die here.
Yeah, I died quite violently.
I might live here.
Oh, come on, teammate. You had one job to kill the 0.
Yeah, I'm gonna die here. Oh, come on, get that 0 off my ass, please. Yeah, I'm done. I mean, nothing I could fucking do, dude.
All good.
I thought a friendly was doing a pass on him. Man, these people need to shoot better.
Oh, God.
One more.
One more. Okay, got it. One more. I'll take. You know what? I'll fly side by side. Back at. Let's go.
Do you want to take like a low tier plane and just have a more relaxing experience?
Up to you, bro. I'm just following you.
Okay, fuck it. Let's
Why
stick with the
is
Bearcat.
my stream?
Yeah, so like I would say this, right? If you want a free simulator flight sim, DCS is a great place to go, right? Because the base game is free. It gives you the F-51 or the P-51, the demilled one that they have. is very nicely done. It'll let you feel the aircraft, the switches fucking work and everything. It's really cool. It'll really show you that War Thunder makes these planes way too easy. And the is it the Su-25? Yeah, it is. It's the ground. The CAS one is the Su-25, right?
Yeah, Frogfoot.
Yeah, yeah, Frogfoot. So they have the Frogfoot, right? So once you, if you wanna like go do like a mission where you actually interact with the systems, then you can use the Frogfoot. However, the Frogfoot is not a study level aircraft. So most of the times you will be relying on keybinds to do shit in the cockpit. Most of the buttons in that cockpit will not work. This is why I would recommend Microsoft Flight Sim, because I think that it's the best combination of high fidelity aircraft and eye candy, as well as if you're like, yeah, DCS, you can go third person, you can go first person from the cockpit. So even the Su-25, not everything in the cockpit works, but you still get a realistic representation of the cockpit of that airplane.
Yep.
And like the chimes and the bells and the whistles, it'll all be very accurate. There is no placeholders like they are in War Thunder. No, every airplane in that game is a true replica. It's the when I say high fidelity, what I mean by that is every button and every switch works like it does in real life. Like you have to turn on the battery, you have to turn on the avionics, you have to start the engine like you would in a real plane, you have to man the comms like you would in a real plane. Okay, obviously you can do it with keybinds, but if you want to have that proper experience, yeah, you can mouse click on shit in the cockpit. And that's why they have that demilled P-51 in DCS, because it's a demonstrator of what a full fidelity aircraft would feel like, minus the weapons systems, obviously. So, like for example, they have an A-10 in DCS. They have a couple A-10s in DCS. They have an older one, which is not a full fidelity aircraft, where you have to use keybinds and shit, but most, like all the systems work accurately. And they have a full fidelity one with like fucking head tracking, glass cockpit, everything fucking crazy bells and whistles done in the game, right? And it all works. Every single button works. The fucking backlighting on your panel works. Your cockpit lighting works. It's insane. It's to the level where you can probably train a real pilot on that thing, for all intents and purposes. Right? That's what I would mean by high fidelity aircraft. High fidelity aircraft is meaning that if you get a dude that's flown one of these, he will say, yeah, that's what it is. Right? Yeah, definitely try it out. It's a free game. The base game is free. So definitely try it out. It's a very different experience to War Thunder, but the base game is free, and if you have a hottest setup, if you have a flight rig,
Oh shit!
and you want to try a sim, oh yeah, you have a TU2 on
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm too busy talking today.
Yeah, let's. I need some help here.
We'll try 2-click out and a little lower, but you have a spit diving for him. The TU2 is off you now.
Okay.
Yeah, he's dying. He is dead.
Idiot.
I'm gonna dive low for these targets at ground level.
Holy shit! We got so many targets coming towards us.
Yeah, that's why I decided to dive low and leave all that to you guys.
KI-84 critical.
Okay.
Lavashkin 9 diving on you, I think. Nope.
No, I think he's next to me.
No. He's bugging up. Careful, KI-84 coming towards you.
Yep. Oh, I see. Oh, fuck. What the fuck shot me, dude? Oh, the LA9 shot me. I lost a wingtip. I'm gonna RTB. If I make it. If I make it. You have a Yak 3 diving hard on you.
I would love my team to help. Oh my god, this fucking team.
Oh shit. Oh, I'm dead. Fucking hell, man. Yeah, I'm having a bad day. I got spooked by the Ta 152 flying above me. And I didn't. The ground punched me.
All good, all good. Ah.
Yeah, Dragon, it's gonna be a big one.
Yep, get ready for it.
It's gonna be a big one. And
You need to watch a lot
the
of
thing
videos
is-
when you play that game, so take your time.
oh
be
yeah,
patient,
yeah, yeah. You can use these 3 hours to go and look up cold and dark start of the P51 and operating the P51. Because if you just try to take off in a tail dragger Mustang without knowing the proper trim settings, it will kill you. It will actually commit suicide on takeoff. And again, that's accurate to what these planes are. They're incredibly hard to fly. And I would say from DCS, the future lies in one of 2 ways. Either you go into combat sim or you go into flight sim. For myself, I do arcade combat in like War Thunder and shit with just a mouse. I don't have a stick or a yoke or anything. I am considering buying a yoke. I've been looking at the honeycomb setup, but for some reason I've been looking at it for 2 months and they haven't had their full offering where it's the yoke, the pedals, and the quadrant. They have a promotion for one of those. Yeah, no, Dragon, it's gonna be very rough. You can learn as you go, but I would recommend looking up some videos, at least on how to start the aircraft, because just starting a plane is quite complicated. There are tutorials in the game itself if you want to follow those, but it's probably quicker to just put on a video and copy what the video is telling you. Excuse me. A proper sim does not come anywhere close to War Thunder RB. Like RB is honestly like is like comparing an RC plane to a real plane. That's how much of a difference there is. I mean, again, just the fact that like War Thunder RB does not simulate a lot of the actual aerodynamics of an airplane. It doesn't simulate the P factor. It doesn't simulate the trim of the airplane. It does all those things for you. So just as far as flying goes, it's one more, Vic?
Yeah, sure.
Or are you done?
No, one more.
Yeah, just as far as like flying goes, War Thunder realistic is okay. To a sim pilot is a joke, and I mean it in the nicest way possible, right? Like it's nowhere close to how you're supposed to fly. Vic, care to answer that?
Nope, not even gonna answer that. Fuck it.
Yeah. Like how we land and take off planes in War Thunder realistic is 100% wrong. If you
Yes.
try that in a
Of course, bro.
yeah.
If not miss by belly landings. You know the
No,
other
it's not about belly landings, right? It's the fact that like you're supposed to pitch up when you're taking off in a tail dragger. you're supposed to press the tail of the aircraft into the ground slightly
Yeah.
as you take off. Because if you don't, the aircraft will careen off the runway. In War Thunder, that doesn't happen. In a real aircraft, if you put in the power too quickly,
No, you'll find that in
yeah,
simulator.
no, yeah,
You'll find
yeah,
that.
no, no. You guys need to try the P-51 in DCS, and then we'll have this chat tomorrow because you're gonna come back and be like, dude, what the fuck is that?
That happens in simulator. That happens in
Yeah,
simulator.
yeah.
You throttle too much, you'll just do
yeah.
a donut.
Yeah, if you throttle too quickly, you die. If you don't compensate with your rudder, you die. and War Thunder Simulator, does it do trim? Is there trim? There is, right?
There is.
Right. So it's like quite close. Like I tried War Thunder Simulator. It's pretty close. But the difference between realistic and simulator is night and day, guys. Yeah, DCS will be quite close to War Thunder Sim, but probably a bit more so. And then, you know, if you decide to go the flight sim route and you really, really want the realism, yeah.
Good luck to
Uh,
that, man.
No, I mean, guys, like, full discretion, I've flown flight sims before with the HOTAS. I used to have the F-18 one, I think, the one with the single throttle. I used to have one of those. It was really old, unfortunately, kicked the bucket some years ago. And I used to fly planes with that, right? I used to fly jets, and I would fly like a Cessna, small Cessnas, and like some general aviation type stuff. And even that did not prepare me to what it's like flying an old tail dragger warbird like the fucking Mustang. Like these things just try to kill you. Oh yeah,
If I
Dragon,
like it.
you can spend so long in DCS just mastering flight.
Yep.
It is crazy fun. And
You-
I've only
you
ever
have to-
played it on a controller, which
You have
is
to
the
understand,
plebeian
it's
way
two
of doing
different
it.
games, Dragon. War Thunder is more arcadey. DCS is more
Yeah.
for the realistic. So if you
Yeah.
enjoy the realism, stick to DCS. If you want quick, fast gameplay, War Thunder.
Yeah. DCS, people will go on like straight up sorties. Like, you gotta manage your radar, you gotta know proper flight techniques, you have to communicate with your AWACS plane. Like, there is all of that in there. Your AWACS will call out shit for you.
I will say one thing. Don't be quick to buy any of the packs. Play the base
Yeah.
game first and then enjoy it. Oh, this guy is not paying attention, is he? What?
I'm gonna die now, aren't I? Oh boy. I got an LA9 on my ass, coming in fast. I've burnt my speed chasing an HE, and I think I'm gonna die soon. Oh, yeah, I'm dead. I just got sniped, man. Yeah, if you like realism, DCS is gonna be like a whole new world. And luckily, DCS does not require a NASA grade computer to
Yep.
operate itself, unlike Microsoft Flight Sim, which is
Rick-
hard to enjoy
Yep.
outside of a NASA grade computer. But yeah, it really depends on what you want to do, right? If you want combat flight, then it's DCS all the way, because that's the one that teaches you realism.
Yep.
And yeah, it's after War Thunder Realistic, you're gonna go and try that fucking P-51, and I'm pretty sure you've flown a P-51 in War Thunder, right? So you're gonna try that P-51, and your first reaction is just gonna be like, "I've been lied to all of my life," because it's really like that. It's not even close. It's not even close.
It's not. It's not. You will immediately feel the difference.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Like you cannot throttle quickly in DCS with that kind of plane because the torque of the engine will flip the fucking airplane over.
Oh.
That's how realistic it
Oh
is.
shit! Ah.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's the danger Dorito.
Yep, that's the Dorito.
The Dorito of death.
I got Mexican hard. Holy crap.
Yeah. Yep.
I've actually not flown a P-51. I've been mostly played Japs. Well, Japs is fine, my man. Japs is fine.
Yeah, I mean, same logic still applies, where there's a lot that War Thunder doesn't tell you about airplanes. There's a lot that War Thunder doesn't tell you, and that's why flying War Thunder Simulator is so different from flying War Thunder Realistic. War Thunder Realistic is really what it is arcade plus plus.
Yeah.
Right? It's arcade with more plane-like features added to it. As a free-to-play, like, no, it's a great game. I'm not trying to shit on War Thunder from this perspective, right? I would say War Thunder puts enough work into their plane models because most of them work in simulator, right? Let's remember that. I think War Thunder puts enough work in their plane models that they could actually put it in a simulator like DCS. A lot of these planes have fully handcrafted cockpits, and the systems work properly, and the flight models are very nice as far as we know, right? Because like, what the fuck do I know, really? It's not like I have a PPL. But yeah, Vic, I think I'm gonna take a break. I'm not having a good day.
Yep. The backhead, brother. It's the backhead. It's really a bad plane.
Yeah. It's desync. It's desync. I blame the machine.
Oh god.
I will blame the machine.
All right. Then let's stop it.
But I
here.
am enjoying our
Conversation.
discussion.
Yes.
Yeah. No, it's been lovely. You know, after all this chat, I might actually get DCS myself.
Oh my god. And there we go.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
then we can continue tomorrow. Hopefully I can wake up
Okay,
on
buddy.
time. I'll catch you tomorrow, mate.
I mean, yeah, for sure.
Ciao, brother.
Hey, later, buddy.
All right, peeps. I'm gonna call it here because, like I said, I got a work call I got to attend in another 20 more minutes. I will be playing for tomorrow. Hopefully War Thunder and also Tarkov with Cooch. So thank you, Dragon. Thank you, Nat, for the conversations. It was absolutely amazing. Good luck in DCS. Take your time. Don't rush the game. Let the game come to you. All right? And just the most important thing, as what I tell people when they play War Thunder, just have fun. And Dragon, yep. That's all you gotta know. All right, guys. Peace out. I'm out. Ciao, guys.